shark, do 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 do, baby shark, do. Oh, hello. Welcome to another lame attempt to make my life seem a tiny bit less pathetic than it actually is, by way of making pointless and slightly sad videos to post on the internet. Today, I'm going to be talking about a group of people who basically fall into two very distinct categories. The people in the first category are the type of cognitively stunted cock stranglers that are so intellectually challenged and gullible that they'll automatically believe pretty much anything as long as it's said by some moron on YouTube or is presented in the form of a meme on social media. The second category is the sort of self-promoting, view-chasing, attention-addicted, like-hungry cock polyp that knows that they're spouting bullshit, but that also knows that there are plenty of simple-minded, witless morons that are more than happy to gobble up their nonsensical rantings like a hungry dog that's found a chicken carcass in a knocked-over dustbin. Yes, I'm talking about conspiracy theorists. Now, there are some genuinely compelling conspiracy theories, like the JFK shooting and the second gunman on the grassy knoll. But mostly nowadays, there are ludicrous theories that are complete nonsense, and that not only have absolutely no credence whatsoever, are just absolutely mental and have no basis in reality at all. In fact, some can be outright harmful. So, what sort of stuff am I talking about? Where do I start? There are a lot, but for now, let's just talk about some of the most popular, yet most absolutely mind-numbingly absurd conspiracy theories that increasing amounts of people seem to be taking as fact. Yes, believe it or not, there are a worrying and increasing amount of mindless, half-witted arse nuggets that think the Earth is not only motionless and at the centre of the universe, but is completely flat and encased in some sort of dome like a tacky snow globe that you might buy from a gift shop while on holiday in Blackpool. Now, exactly why do these people believe so adamantly that the Earth is sort of a cosmic frisbee? Well, that's actually a more complex question than you may think. I'll try to keep it short by boiling things down to a few key points. Yes, these shit-for-brains wank socks that clearly have no idea about scale or perspective think that because you can't actually see any curvature, not from ground level or even when on an aeroplane, that obviously means the Earth is flat. Then, a large percentage of them believe that the Earth being flat proves the existence of God, and vice versa, because apparently the Bible, the book that tells us that a 200-year-old man and his wife built a wooden boat capable of supporting two of every animal, and we're now all descended from his incestuous family, also tells us that the Earth is flat and covered by a dome that separates the sky from the heavens. They believe that the globe lie is largely perpetuated by NASA in order to conceal the truth of God and therefore turn us into murderous, maniacal heathens, which presumably translates to people who are able to actually think, reason and use scientific methods in order to observe and understand the highly complex nature of the physical universe. Now, Flat Earth actually goes a lot deeper than this, but I'm not going to delve too deeply in this episode. If you're interested in finding out more about these absolute morons, please look up Simon Dan, Conspiracy Catz and GreaterSapien, who dedicate their time to debunking Flat Earthers using actual science. I'll link their channels in the description if you want to know more. So, let's leave this section with a few examples of the preferred way that these gravity-denying turd farmers like to spread their tripe. Memes. Suffice to say that flat earthers are amongst the most ridiculous, pathetically sad, nonsensical, mentally challenged rim lickers on this not quite spherical blue marble that we call planet Earth. And therefore they probably deserve an episode all to themselves. But if there's one thing that ties the majority of the conspiratards together, it's the Illuminati.
For centuries, conspiracy theorists have speculated about the Illuminati, a super-secret society of the intellectual and political elite, a society that supposedly runs the world.
Yes, a secret society of intellectuals that control the world and are supposedly responsible for most conspiracy theories in one way or another. Flat earthers, chemtrail theorists, anti-vaxxers, and people that believe we're being ruled by a race of alien lizards are all drawn to the idea that the Illuminati are responsible for the need to wear their tinfoil hats. But the craziest thing that a number of these mentally deficient, window-licking clunges believe is that certain high-profile celebrities are a key part of this highly secretive society of power-hungry world rulers. Katy Perry, Justin Bieber, Miley Cyrus, Britney Spears, and even Kanye West have been named as possible members. And according to the conspiracy theorists, are being overseen by the king and queen of Illuminati celebrities, Jay-Z and Beyonce. According to the quinoa-addled, turmeric-snorting urine drinkers that perpetuate this ridiculous theory, the evidence that high-profile celebrities are key members of the most secretive and powerful society of free thinkers in the world is obvious when looking at the music videos and live performances that are, according to the numpty theorists, absolutely bristling with blatant clues in the form of hand signals, iconography, triangles, and various other symbology to advertise the fact that they're actually key players in the grand Illuminati pyramid. Now, let's have a little think about this, shall we? A secret society of the best minds that the planet has to offer. A group that has existed as barely more than a myth for thousands of years, not only recruit celebrities like Justin Bieber, but they allow them to advertise the fact that they're part of this elusive and secretive group in their songs, videos, and live performances. Exactly what part of secret society are these overly gullible, patchouli-smoking dickwipes not getting? Do they seriously believe that this nefarious collection of highly intelligent, Satan-worshipping lizard people have not only recruited a bunch of R&B and urban music artists for unknown but clearly incredibly sinister reasons, but also allow them to basically broadcast the fact that they're doing some kind of highly secretive work for the puppet masters that are pulling the strings of the world's economic and political interests? And finally, there are the conspiracy theories that are not only completely stupid, they're actually incredibly dangerous, both for the moronic mentalists that believe this garbage and for basically everyone. I'm talking about anti-vaxxers. These misinformed smeg farmers are more than prepared to put the lives of their children at risk because they mistakenly believe that there's some kind of conspiracy to cause autism in children or something. It's not particularly clear. I mean, exactly how stupid are these unbalanced, delusional minge weasels? Unfortunately, this belief is becoming increasingly widespread, and more slow-witted parents are choosing to forgo the vaccinations that have almost eliminated diseases like smallpox and polio and provide herd immunity against a whole host of other deadly infectious diseases.
Mummy, am I going to die?
I'm afraid so, darling. Those crystals did absolutely nothing. But at least you don't have the autism.
This just goes to show exactly how damaging it can be to get all your information from sandal-wearing, tree-hugging mouth breathers on the internet and glean all of your scientific knowledge from memes like this. Luckily, social media and streaming sites are starting to take this seriously and are actively removing anti-vaccination propaganda documentaries from their platforms in order to limit the damage that's done by these absolute waste of carbon window-licking twat monkeys. So, that's the end of another rant from an old git that may be miserable but does actually understand the difference between made-up nonsense and reality. If you've made it this far into the video, thank you very much. You've proven that it's not just me that has absolutely no life whatsoever. Sod it, you might as well like and subscribe. You're already so far down the rabbit hole that you can probably smell Bugs Bunny's arse.